who want to fix this problem, not engage in a cover-up.
Absolutely, because you've got our Navy ships out there are vulnerable to these Chinese submarines, and obviously we have a problem in our detection capabilities.
Wayne, stay there. I want to come back in a short segment and find out what else is on your radar of political import. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
Pure water. What could be better than the gift of health for your loved ones? And who better to help you give the gift this holiday season than BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com? If those on your gift list are drinking or bathing in unfiltered city or well water, chances are that water is contaminated with rust, bacteria, chlorine, and fluoride. For just pennies a day, Berkey Water Filters remove dangerous contaminants from both well and city water, is powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, and is great for camping and emergencies. Right now, GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems and free shipping on orders over $50. Purchase any filter system from BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com to get your choice of Berkey Sport bottles, a KDF shower filter, a set of fluoride filters, or the new sight glass spigot, absolutely free. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 877-99-BERKEY today. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Give the gift of health at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com today.
Normal blood pressure, naturally. How would that make you feel?
I'm Don from New Mexico. January of 2000, I had a heart attack. Then my real health began going downhill, and I had high blood pressure, high blood sugar, poor vision, and I really wasn't sleeping well. I was a mess, pretty much.
Don reports dramatic improvements with Heart and Body Extract.
I started taking Heart and Body Extract, and from within a few days, I started sleeping a lot better. My blood pressure normalized, my blood sugar normalized, and my sleep really did improve.
Experience these benefits and more when your body gets what it needs with the assistance of Heart and Body Extract. Order at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. That's hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305.
And folks, I did not expect this at all. By the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, I saw dramatic improvements from taking Heart and Body Extract.
Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
I'll say this in closing on the submarine missile story, and Wayne's probably right. I certainly believe he believes what he's saying. All the evidence points towards it. This is a very bold move and shows them way out of their hemisphere, but they see it as their territory because they're on the Pacific. And it fits with the rest of China's military posturing. And remember, this is who owns most of our debt. Wayne Madsen, what else is on your radar at WayneMadsenReport.com?
Well, keeping the story in Asia, we know that President Obama postponed 2 trips to Indonesia, where he spent some time when he was a young boy, being raised by Lolo Soetoro, his stepfather, and Donham, his mom. Now we have this report that came out that his nanny, who raised him in Jakarta, was nanny by day, but apparently a transvestite member of a dance troupe called the Fantastic Dolls at night. His boyfriend was a local butcher in Jakarta. I think we're going to hear more of this. I think, and this is the reason why Obama really didn't want to go to Jakarta, because the Indonesian press is pretty good at this. But this story was picked up by both the Washington Post and New York Times, and neither of which have really gotten into the Obama background at all, that of him and his family. I think we're now going to see the gloves off. We're going to see more exposés.
Yeah, they're getting ready to dump all of their sins on their puppet Obama and sink him. And we're now seeing former Federal Reserve Chief Greenspan and others talk about criminality in the banking system. We're now starting to see Glenn Beck claiming George Soros runs everything. He's behind the New World Order. They know they can't deny this anymore, so they're getting ready to flush a few of their puppets down the toilet.
Well, I think so. We know that after the election, there's some key Democrats that are out to basically say, they're saying, look, Obama, you can't run again. You hurt the party severely. A lot of big-time, long-serving Democrats went down the tubes. People like Rick Boucher from Virginia, Overstar from Minnesota. We had Ike Skelton.
Yeah, they don't want Pelosi in there. So this is the message from the big liberal media. Hey, we'll talk about the freak shows, the trannies, the drugs. And it was all over the news this week that his name is Barry Soetoro. Suddenly, that's all over CNN. I mean, they're...
Right, and that he was enrolled in that school in Jakarta as a Muslim.
And that his mother didn't want him to pray, but he demanded it.
Right. So we're going to get more of this. The word I'm getting is that there's teams of people who might be working for those who want to try to get Obama dumped off the ticket in 2012. There's teams running around Indonesia, Kenya, and other places, Pakistan, and we're going to probably see a lot more exposés.
Is their name Hillary?
With Obama's background.
Is their name Hillary and Bill Clinton? Because we know she left town for the election.
Don't count them out. I understand that they're working overtime on collecting this data also, yes. Absolutely.
So it's a lot of different people, not so much the neocons then that are, because he admits the cocaine, the heroin came out this week, and everything we've heard continues to get confirmed. The Barry Soetoro, the tranny, now I guess the Larry Sinclair. I mean, it's just all going to come out.
Oh, wait till the second Blagojevich trial in Chicago. We're going to hear a lot more about Obama and a guy named Tony Rezko.
So they're getting ready to flush their puppet.
Yeah, I think what we're going to see is Obama, like an LBJ, saying, the duties of office are so great. I will not serve, nor will I allow my name to be put in nomination for another term as your president, just like LBJ did in March of '68.
Wayne Madsen, briefly, what's your take on Glenn Beck coming out and saying the government may blow up a building?
Well, the water's warm, Glenn. I'm happy you're finally seeing the light here on both that and on George Soros.
All right. Thank you so much, Wayne Madsen.
Okay.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Well, a lot of weeks he spends an hour with us or even 2 hours. Today we've just got him for 30 minutes, and I really appreciate Bob Chapman of the internationalforecaster.com joining us every Friday. We've got Michael Braverman, one of the producers, of the hit TV show Conspiracy Theory, what they think is the most important episode of this season, and I agree with them. FEMA camps confirmed, the police state episode tonight. He's going to be on with us in the last 20 minutes or so, so Bob will probably be with us 35, 40 minutes. But going to Bob Chapman, we haven't gotten into all the economic news. It's all happening. The dollar devaluation, the Chinese are angry. Madsen thinks it was the Chinese threatening us with a missile test, similar to what North Korea does with Japan. We've got the revolt against the TSA pat-downs and body scans. So much is happening. Bob Chapman, what is first and foremost on your radar screen right now?
Well, it's the G20 meeting, and they're not having any success whatsoever as far as I know, and that will probably continue. I think in part you have to look at the positions of the other countries who have really been cheating for years and years, and they want to continue to do so. But now that the dollar's gone down, they want the cake and eat it too. They want the dollar to remain, we'll call it firm, and it's not happening. And they're still devaluing their currencies against one another, and that's what the currency war is all about. And what it's going to lead to, if they continue to do what they're doing, is a trade war. And quite frankly, that would be to the advantage of the United States, in as much as 432,000 companies and 8.5 million jobs with tariffs on goods and services just might decide to come home. And that would certainly help the American economy. So there's a little glimmer of light in there, and as you know, Paul Craig Roberts agrees with me on that, and not very many other people do. As far as the meeting's concerned, they're just getting nowhere. The dollar's been firm, but that's because the U.S. government is in the market driving it up, and they're in the market knocking gold and silver down, and that's okay. We would have had a correction anyway, and the correction in all likelihood is probably over. We've had 2 dips here in the last 4 or 5 days, and what they do when they do that is it's called filling a gap, and the gaps have been filled. So next week, they have silver and gold have every reason to move back up again, and they're going much higher. This is a temporary intercession into the market.
So it's the beach ball. It's the beach ball effect.
Yeah, exactly. And they're doing it because they want the dollar strong and gold and silver weak during the process of this meeting, which is yesterday and today. And also the bleating and complaining about other foreign governments. I had a piece out of Mexico City. It will be in tomorrow's issue. They're thinking of lowering interest rates to take pressure off of a strong peso. It's been trading as low as 12.20 and to the dollar, and they don't like that. They'd rather have it up at 13 or 14, and that's not what's happening. So they are just atypical, trying to protect their exports. And this whole thing is either got to stop or they're going to have trade barriers, and they're going to have trade barriers.
Bob, we're going to come back from break. I want to continue looking at the economy. They tried to say a month ago that we left the recession in June of 2000.